red giants
People who came from the
in
sky.
the sky. Yeah.
The people won't stop talking about the Epstein files. It's only a matter of time before they wake up and realize we're all working for the same guys. What are we going to do?
I know. Remember back in 2015 when I blew up that hospital full of kids?
No.
Exactly. Nobody does. Because I distracted the people with race issues and gays.
You could use trans people as a distraction like I did.
Or get a Hummer from an intern.
I'm going to need a bigger distraction than all of those. I kidnapped a president of another nation and people still won't forget the list.
I got it. Aliens.
I'm already using Mexicans to distract from the surveillance state I'm implementing with Peter Thiel.
Not Mexico aliens, outer space aliens. We can tell everyone they're real, so they talk about that instead. I can start going on podcasts immediately telling the world.
That's a great idea, Barry. Come on, everyone. Let's fake these aliens just like we did the moon landing.
What's up, bro?
What was that, man? Big the moon landing. That's crazy.
Welcome, everybody. It's the Middle Letters. I'm Sean.
I'm Kobe. How y'all doing, man?
How's everybody doing out there? Interesting news. Interesting news, man. The internet is on fire. Obama said that aliens are real, and people just took that and just ran with it. What do you think about that, bro?
Man, I don't know, man. Like, we kind of already knew. So, to me, it's not that, that crazy. But
Right.
what do you think?
Well, I think it's funny because Obama really was just saying that in his opinion they're real, but there's no evidence. If there is evidence out there, they kept it from the president. And then Trump goes on there and basically showed his hand, like inadvertently saying they are real. Because he said, "Well, Obama, that's classified information. He's not supposed to do that. That's classified information." He just told everybody aliens are real.
I didn't know he did that. Trump just be doing stuff, don't he? Like,
he just be doing that, not thinking.
Like, did y'all see when he was talking about the tariff decision? I like how you're drinking an invisible drink right now. Anyways,
yeah. Oh, that's hilarious.
I was like, what is that? He was pretty upset with the Supreme Court decision about the tariffs not being legal, and he said, I have the right to destroy the country. I don't have the right to get a few dollars or whatever. And it's like, why did you say that out? Like, all right, bro.
So that's what time you want?
Yeah, man. What up, Alan? Welcome to the Middle Letters. If you're new, we appreciate you.
Yeah, what's up, bro? What up, man?
Yeah, we're not a political podcast, so stick with us. We're just gonna talk about, we all talk about the current events for a bit, but yeah.
So I'm gonna go to that clip actually where Obama was talking about
all right, bet.
So give me 1 second.
I'm gonna cut the music.
Okay, yes. Just gonna pull that up so you guys will kind of know the context.
Yeah, I only saw the clip of him saying they're real, but didn't really then I watched the extended clip with, like, in my opinion, like, mathematically it just makes sense. And like, yeah,
that part.
Duh.
Yeah, that part. Exactly. All right. So here it is here.
Are aliens real?
They're real, but I haven't seen them, and they're not being kept in what is it?
Area 51.
Area 51. There's no underground facility unless there's this enormous conspiracy, and they hid it from the president of the United States.
What was the first question you wanted answered when you became president?
Where are the aliens?
Where are the aliens? Are aliens real?
So that's the clip that we are referring to. Again, it's a little bit taken out of context, and like Kobe said, you got to watch the extended interview to really get the full deal of what Obama was trying to say, and then Obama did go on social media and he kind of cleared it up. So,
Yeah.
But
I mean, the fact to clear that up these days is kind of, I don't know. We live in an interesting time, I don't want to get too political, but like, things like misinformation can lead to an invasion of a city. You know what I mean? Just because someone believed a lie. It's interesting times.
yeah. I mean,
Right.
Minneapolis is still under duress, right?
Not technically they're out in the suburbs now, but I mean, they're still in Minnesota. Yeah.
Jeez. They've migrated to the
They
suburbs.
migrated to the suburbs. So,
You can't make this stuff.
be safe out there, y'all. Ice is still out here, but yeah, it's interesting times, man. Nick Shirley, everybody who came up here, he's an idiot. It's been proven time and time again he's an idiot. And people still, are trying to cling on to that article or whatever, that story he did. So
Yep. A YouTuber.
A bad YouTuber. That's the thing. I think he went out to like the Bay and they told him to get up out of there basically. He was trying to find voting fraud and they're just like, no.
They're like, bro, we've seen this movie before. We know what type of chaos you can create.
Yeah, like you're just showing your hand, bro. But anyways.
Right.
Yeah. Interesting time we live in, man.
It is very interesting time, man. And since it is, we like to take the break from all of that crap. And so that's why on this podcast, like again, politics kind of seeps in there. But we do talk about conspiracy theories. We talk about aliens. We talk about forgotten history. We talk about things that go bump in the night. Parallel universes, mall world, all the crazy stuff that's out there. On the interweb.
And that's the issue, that the conspiracy theories that we used to talk about or joke about, actually, some of them are real when it comes to the Epstein files and people are eating people and they're demonic and they worship. Like, we used to joke about that, but these people might be evil. There was like a video of like Epstein smiling and his face is so wide with his smile. And I'm just like, is that a real video? And you kind of like, I try to watch the real one. You can't really tell. Just like maybe people were demonic in some. You're eating people, you're killing people, and those files are crazy. So like, we were like, that was at some point in time. 10 years ago, the Illuminati, or 20 years ago, right? Maybe 10 years ago, Illuminati and all that stuff. And look at bro, that stuff is real. Like that is crazy.
Yeah, it is. See, Alan says he has a conspiracy. Nathan White says Mall World, yeah, baby. We all love Mall World. Nathan White said we joke because it masks the anger and sadness we all feel. Yeah.
We live some crazy ass time, boy.
Yeah, we really do.
The Monopoly Man is also the Pringles guy.
What do you think about that one, man?
I'm going to look at it.
Huh. That's interesting.
It's a Monopoly Man without the hat.
Is it the same guy? Is it all connected?
Well, what? That's crazy. Hold on.
Say, why say if that's true, my life is a lie.
So here's Pringles, dude, right?
Okay.
Now here's
See?
Here's Monopoly Man.
Let's take Davis. Okay. Go back.
Come on.
They look almost the exact same.
Don't let me go back. Don't let me. Oh, there you go. Crazy.
Okay. I'm storing that information in my mind. So go back to the Pringles, dude. It's very similar.
That's crazy.
Very similar. Our life is a lie.
Can you look a side by side? Maybe not.
Our life is a lie. I bet you can Google it. Do a side by side, but Anyways, man, that's pretty crazy. That's pretty crazy. I love that stuff though. So we got an interesting show for you today. We're going to do why the gods came from the sky. Now, obviously, these aren't real gods that we're talking about. But there's just a lot of similarities with gods. Gods always seem to come from the sky. Don't you find that kind of crazy, bro?
Yeah, I watched it for a little bit, and it's really interesting. That every single entity, deity, have came from the sky, and a lot of them are thunder gods and stuff like that. Yeah, it's super interesting that every single god that people talk about, we look up. You know what I mean? We never, we're not looking at the ocean, looking at the heavens, quote unquote. So yeah, I think it's very interesting. It's a very interesting video. I'm gonna try not to talk too much just due to how long it is, but
yeah.
You want me to run it, bro, or you do?
Yeah, go ahead and run it, man. I like when you run it.
Okay.
You're better at it.
So this is a video. Oh man, my mouth is tripping today.
Thunder and lightning, bro. Wasn't Yahweh? Yahweh was like in a cloud. He's in a cloud.
He's a sky god.
Yep, sure was.
So this is a video. Oh, what's going on with my computer today, y'all? Hang with me.
Is it quirky? I can run it.
No, I got it. It's just like if I click on stuff, it's taking a while to register. This is a video by the YouTube channel Secret Origins. And the video is called "When Gods, quote unquote, arrive from the sky: Ancient Evidence They Left Behind." So it's like a 26-minute video. So we'll try to, keep it somewhat entertaining. And not,
if we need to cut it short, we'll cut it short too.
But yeah, go ahead, bro.
I said, if you have ever seen steel melted using electricity, it is wild and very loud. I have not seen that. I'm gonna have to look that up. I'm sure there's a YouTube video of it.
So shout out Secret Origins. Appreciate
I have liked and subscribed their page.
Yep, I will do the same thing. And if my computer let me click on it, let's check it out.
Shaping humanity, and they all promised to return again. But why did all ancient gods come from the sky? Let's start with Zeus, the king of the Greek gods, who ruled from his throne high on Mount Olympus, a place the ancients described as above the clouds. From there, he wielded thunderbolts as weapons, striking down enemies with blinding flashes and deafening crashes. In the myths, he was a figure of awe and fear, descending from the sky to settle disputes or enforce his will. Lightning in the ancient Greek world was a sign that Zeus himself had acted. For people who lived in an age before science could explain storms, the sudden violence of thunder and lightning felt like a direct message from the divine. And those messages always came from above. Thousands of miles away in Mesoamerica, the Maya and Aztec peoples told stories of another sky deity, Quetzalcoatl to the Aztecs, Kukulkan to the Maya. His name means feathered serpent, a combination of bird and snake that symbolize both the heavens and the earth. Unlike Zeus, who hurled lightning, Quetzalcoatl was known as a bringer of wisdom, learning, and creation.
Did we lose you?
Yet, his arrival was always from the skies. Legends say he descended to Earth, sometimes in human form, sometimes as a great shining serpent. He was also linked to the planet Venus, the brilliant morning star, which the ancients carefully tracked in the sky. Venus's movements often marked important seasonal and ceremonial dates, and Quetzalcoatl's association with it tied him directly to celestial cycles. In some versions of the myth, he departed toward the east, promising to return. In the cradle of civilization, ancient Mesopotamian texts tell of the Anunnaki. Their name can be translated as those who came from heaven to earth. In the myths, they were powerful deities who played central roles in shaping humanity's fate. The stories describe them as descending from the sky to rule, to teach, or to pass judgment. They were connected to the stars and planets, often depicted in art with celestial symbols above their heads. The Anunnaki were said to dwell in the heavens, but could walk among mortals, blurring the line between the divine realm above and the human world below. While later interpretations have tried to explain these tales in different ways, in the original mythology, their defining trait was their origin in the skies. Far to the northeast, in the wide open steppes of Central Asia, the people worshipped Tengri, the eternal sky father. Tengri was not a god bound by human form, but was instead the embodiment of the endless blue sky itself. To the nomadic Turkic and Mongolic tribes, the heavens were a living presence watching over every step of their journey. Tengri was believed to grant power to rulers, determine victories in battle, and control the fate of entire nations.
I've never heard of Tengri.
His home was the infinite vault of the sky, and his will was carried out through the movements of the sun, moon, and stars.
How come all the sky gods are dudes?
Yeah, there's not a single woman or
where the ladies? Where the ladies at?
Maybe they'll talk about one. I mean, on the Anunnaki, there's some women or female Anunnaki.
Yeah, they're in the pantheon, but like
the main,
not the main character. Yeah,
okay.
Because one of the Anunnaki, I think it was Nima. She's the one that gave birth the first adopted.
Yeah, the first man. Okay.
In the Slavic and Balkan lands, on the other hand, thunder and lightning were the domains of Perun, the supreme god in the old Slavic pantheon. Perun was a warrior god, armed with a mighty axe or hammer, which he would hurl from the sky to strike down demons and evil forces. His home was believed to be in the highest branches of the cosmic tree, far above the mortal realm.
Okay, Kobe, cosmic tree,
world tree, tree of life.
Yeah, the Norse gods have that.
Not to be, there might be some people in the crowd who are very religious, but isn't it very interesting? Like Zeus and what's the name of this god again? A lot of these gods are thunder and lightning.
Yeah, I forgot his name already.
Sky gods.
Yeah, and he had a battle axe. You know what I mean? Or Thor has a battle axe.
Thor had a battle hammer. But still, but didn't Odin have an axe?
He got an axe too.
Okay.
Stormbreaker. Unless that's a Marvel thing.
No, I think it's a Marvel thing, bro.
Okay, all right.
His dad, I think Odin fought with an axe. Maybe he fought with a hammer too. Ooh, shit, my bad.
Maybe Nathan would know. He's a Viking.
Maybe, yeah. We'll keep it going. Nathan, let us know.
Were his battles, and thunder was the sound of his weapon crashing through the clouds. In some regions, he was closely linked to the cycles of war and harvest, reminding people that the skies held power over both life and death. Among the southern Slavs, particularly in ancient Balkan traditions, a similar role was played by Zeus, sometimes considered a local variation of Zeus. Zeus was also a sky and thunder god, ruling over storms and wielding lightning as a weapon. His name and attributes suggest a shared origin with other Indo-European sky gods, pointing to an even older tradition that stretched across continents.
Well, these is the same entity.
Yeah, Zeus.
Jesus, Zeus.
Yeah, same thing.
People prayed to him for protection.
Do it again.
Yahweh rode on a cloud, and he controlled lightning. Yahweh was he was a war god, like for the Israelites. And it's funny. It's funny. I don't know if you watched Rick and Morty. They did a version of Yahweh. It was pretty funny. Rick fought him.
Really? I need to see that.
Yeah, it's great. Good going, bro.
From storms, and to ensure fertile lands, looking upward for his favor and fearing his wrath when the skies grew dark. In all these cultures, from Greece to Mesoamerica, the gods lived above, ruled from the skies, and descended when they wished to influence the human world. But isn't it strange that civilizations separated by thousands of miles, with no way to communicate with each other at the time, share almost identical stories? The answer to this question might lie in the modern interpretation of the Anunnaki by author Zecharia Sitchin. According to Sitchin, the Anunnaki weren't just mythical figures from Mesopotamian legends. They were real flesh and blood visitors from a distant planet called Nibiru. In his controversial theory, Nibiru has an elongated orbit that brings it close to Earth only once every 3,600 years. And when it did, these advanced beings descended from the sky in ships of fire and thunder. But why would they come here? Sitchin claimed they were after Earth's natural resources, especially gold, a metal they allegedly needed to repair their planet's atmosphere. To mine it, they required a labor force. At first, they tried using their own.
Just to keep it a beam, we've covered this a ton of times. If you're Nate, you've heard this story over and over again.
They hear this every week.
Right.
The work was exhausting and dangerous. So they came up with another plan: create workers by altering the species already living on Earth. And here's where the story takes a dramatic turn. According to this interpretation, the Anunnaki took early hominids and genetically modified them, blending their own DNA with that of primitive humans.
I don't mean to keep pausing. You gotta understand, this is an ancient civilization. This is before Egypt type people, right? And they're talking about DNA splicing.
Right. This is for Egypt. This is for the Kemites. The Kemites came before the Egyptians.
This is
goes all the way back. This is ancient Sumeria, which is now Iraq. Like, and again, they're talking about gene splicing. I don't think people understand.
Yeah.
Crazy that is.
When's the first time you've heard about gene splicing, y'all? Probably heard it like maybe a few years ago. If you ever heard it before
I
to
don't
begin with.
I don't even think they were talking about that in the 90s.
I heard about gene splicing through Batman Beyond.
Okay. 90s.
That's the first time I understood. I'm like, oh, okay, because they're like splicing their genetics with animals.
Right.
And that's the first time I figured it out. Okay, that's gene splicing.
Right.
I was a kid. I still didn't understand what that meant, right? They're talking about this stuff before we had driving cars, before we thought about science. Like, well, I mean, you know what I mean?
This was hundreds of thousands of years ago. And the Bible basically says we just showed up 5,000 years ago. 5 to 6,000 years ago. This is hundreds of thousands of years ago. I got a neighbor. He thinks we didn't start until like 10,000 years ago, because
when we have evidence that that's not true.
Right. I don't know why he thinks that, but that's his belief.
And not only that, these people are talking about advanced science, stuff that we can only dream about doing right now.
Yeah, and they're talking about starships descending from the sky, and again the planet Nibiru.
And if they came to harvest gold to repair the atmosphere, if this is really, I don't know if I can find to read this book, to read what the actual Anunnaki or the Sumerian religion, but if I do, if this is what's in the text, that's all right. I'm gonna keep it moving, but that's just so interesting to me.
Real quick, and there's evidence that gold can repair atmospheres in certain conditions, because there's
we gotta look into that. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, good point.
The result was brand new species, us. This wasn't just creation in the divine sense, it was biological engineering on a scale we can barely imagine today. But this idea isn't limited to Mesopotamia. If we jump to the Hebrew Bible, we find an oddly similar story in the book of Genesis.
I'm sorry, y'all. Hold on.
It tells of the sons of God.
I gotta steal. Wait, are you serious, Brad?
What's up?
Hold on. Gold particles cannot directly repair the ozone layer in the stratosphere, but they show potential in scientific studies to monitor or neutralize ground level ozone pollution. So, in theory, their planet was going through what we kind of have now, where we're like they're over polluted, and that's why they came here to prepare their atmosphere.
Yep.
They've done this before.
Yeah, they have to refine it, but once you refine it, you can disperse it in the atmosphere, and they can help repair it. It's crazy. So, so we just Googled it, right? So it's right there in front of your eyes. That shit works. Now this is in like the Sumerians recorded this hundreds of thousands of years ago. How the hell did they know?
How did they know that? How was that even like the theory?
God, who came down to earth and took human women as wives, producing offspring known as the Nephilim. These were described as beings of great strength and knowledge, unlike ordinary humans. Could the Nephilim and the Anunnaki be two names for the same phenomenon? And if so, what about other cultures? In ancient Greece, there were tales of demigods, children born from unions between gods and mortals. In Mesoamerica, myths speak of great rulers and culture bringers who were said to be descendants of sky gods. Across Asia, legends tell of kings chosen or fathered by beings from the heavens. It's as if each civilization was remembering the same event, but telling it in their own language with their own symbols. The gods of Olympus, the feathered serpent of the...
Do you think, in your opinion, Chad, does this take away from religious texts? Like, can you, like, I don't think so. I think you can still be a good Christian and be like, okay, this all, like, it puts it in the scientific mindset to me, not like just strictly faith-based.
Right. Religion and science should never go head to head. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things that they say in the Bible, science ends up proving it. You know what I'm saying?
In a sense, yeah.
In a sense. So you kind of just have to take that, but like, all right, these things don't need to be at odds. They can both exist in the same space at the same time.
Yeah.
Except for in those writings, they didn't know how to explain it.
Yeah.
Like, it's all interpretation.
Maya, the lords of Sumer. Maybe they weren't separate pantheons at all, but regional memories of one group of advanced visitors.
All wrapped up together, yeah.
And if Sitchin was right, these visitors didn't just create us. They passed down knowledge of astronomy, agriculture, architecture, and governance. They became our first teachers, engineers, and rulers. Maybe that's why some ancient societies seem to leap forward overnight, building cities and monuments that still baffle engineers today. If this is true, it would explain why so many ancient cultures looked to the sky for their gods, why they shared strangely similar stories despite being separated by oceans and centuries. It would also mean that humanity's earliest chapters weren't written by us alone, but co-authored by beings from beyond our world. And today, we may still see the fingerprints they left behind, not just in myths and texts, but carved into the very stones of the earth in the form of colossal megalithic structures that should have been impossible for ancient hands to build.
Pete, what he says in a minute. I'm going to pause it. Pete, what he says in a minute.
One of the most mysterious sites on the planet is Pumapunku in Bolivia.
Yep.
This site, part of the ancient city of Tiwanaku, contains stone blocks weighing over 100 tons. That's the equivalent of about 15 African elephants.
15 elephants. What ancient civilization could move something like that if they didn't have some type of technology that we don't have right now? You can't do that right now. I'm gonna keep it playing. Don't say nothing, bro. Oh, bro, you're muted.
No, you got it.
Oh, no, okay.
Each carved with such precision that the edges are as sharp as modern machine cuts.
Wait.
These stones fit together so perfectly that even today, a single sheet of paper can't slide between them.
What is going on? That doesn't fascinate people.
Nah, they be like, I still gotta be here. Still gotta be here and pay these bitch ass bills, guys.
Oh man,
your bitch ass bills. Trust me, they can't slide a piece of paper through that.
There's nothing we can make like that anymore.
We're nothing. Nothing. They didn't have laser technology. None of that. Like what?
Supposedly they didn't have it. Supposedly they didn't have it.
History teaches that they didn't. History teaches that these people were hunter gatherers or lived.
So you're telling me people by hand cut this like this? They cut it so perfectly where you can't put a sheet of paper through it, and they stood the test of time.
Right. We don't
People did that.
People did that. Our houses can't stand the test of time. You know what I'm saying? Our modern buildings can't stand the test of time. It needs constant maintenance. What are we talking about?
Crazy.
The cuts are so clean, some researchers say they resemble work done by diamond-tipped saws or high-speed drills. But Puma Punku dates back over 1,500 years. And according to mainstream archaeology, the people of that time didn't have steel tools, let alone machinery capable of this kind of engineering. To make the story even stranger, Puma Punku is not the only site that gives modern scientists more questions than answers.
There's a lot.
At the site of Baalbek stands the Trilithon,
Look at that.
3 enormous stones forming part of the temple's foundation. Each one weighs around 800 tons. But the...
Bro.
800 tons, y'all. Each one weighed 800 tons. All right, I'm gonna keep it
truly mind-bending part isn't just the weight. It's what lies in the nearby quarry. This block, called the Stone of the Pregnant Woman, weighs an estimated 1,000 tons. And in 2014, archaeologists found an even larger block in the same quarry, the Forgotten Stone.
We can start watching this if y'all want. I don't know, man. This is just.
I don't know if we can get through it, but let's give it another. I don't know, man. We keep pausing it because our minds are blown. Our minds are blown. Okay, all right, y'all. In the chat, do you think that we are more advanced than we are now?
Do you think we're more advanced now than we were 1,500 years ago?
Right.
Because that doesn't make any sense to me. We don't have any machinery, in my lack of, I don't know a lot, right?
No, we're not.
I don't know anything that can move 1,000 tons. I don't know anything that we have that can move 1,000 tons.
Right. And the thing about it, why would you want to?
Why is it there? Like, why did they put that there?
I don't get it.
All right, we're 30 minutes in, so we'll give it 10 more minutes.
10 more minutes.
And maybe we got. This is so interesting to me. I wish we had more time. Maybe, I don't know.
Estimated at 1,650 tons.
Shut up.
That's the largest known stone ever cut by human hands.
It wasn't cut by.
Mainstream theories suggest the Romans built this site, but even they would have struggled to move these stones, especially without modern cranes. In fact, some of the largest blocks were never moved at all, possibly because they were just too big to transport. However, none of this is certain, and scientists can only speculate about who actually built it and for what purpose. We see a similar case in England, with the well-known Stonehenge. Everyone knows massive standing stones arranged in a perfect circle. But hidden among them is something particularly interesting: the altar stone. This massive block lies flat in the center of the monument, weighing about 6 tons. But it's not the weight that makes this massive stone unsettling, it's its origin. Geologists discovered it's made from a type of sandstone known as Old Red Sandstone, traced back to the Preseli Hills in Wales, over 150 miles away.
Wait, so the rock that's over there is from 150 miles away? Like, it doesn't match the rocks that are around it?
No, it matches the rocks that are around it. They're all from a great distance.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, they're all from a great distance. None of those rocks are native to that area.
This conclusion came from detailed mineral analysis, comparing microscopic structures in the stone to known quarries in Wales. Think about that.
I don't want to.
Thousands of years ago, without wheels or modern transport, people somehow hauled a 6-ton stone across rivers, hills, and valleys to place it precisely in the heart of the circle. Some theories suggest log rollers and sheer manpower. Others hint at waterways and rafts. Yet none fully explain the precision and effort involved, leaving us to wonder, was there an unknown technology or forgotten method that made the impossible possible? And speaking of the impossible, in southern Peru, we can see something unlike anything else.
This is crazy.
The Nazca
We know about
lines.
this.
From ground level, these massive drawings don't make sense. They look like random lines etched into the desert. But from above, they form enormous shapes, animals, plants, and geometric patterns stretching for miles.
What?
Some lines run perfectly straight for several kilometers, as if drawn with the aid of surveying equipment. However, the only problem is that the Nazca people created these lines over 1,500 years ago, long before humans had any known means of flight. So why create something that can only be fully appreciated from the air?
We know why.
We all know why.
We know why. If y'all have been watching this show, our theory based off, another dope movie or what is it, series, those are star patterns.
Mhm.
Yeah, they're showing different constellations in the sky.
Just insane. This thing,
Yeah.
this drew this 1,500 years ago.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's what we think. We're not, it may just be, but who's looking at that? That's a question. Who would see it? It wouldn't be the people on the ground.
How the hell did they do it?
And how did they make it? 1,500 years ago.
Right.
And not just the Nazca lines, but also other strange megaliths and monumental structures built around the world.
Oh, I haven't seen
Many
is
researchers
that?
have speculated that these could have been ceremonial pathways, astronomical calendars, or even messages to the heavens.
Bingo.
But there's another theory, one that ties directly into the idea of sky gods. Some believe these sites have served as landing markers and visual guides for crafts descending from above. It's an idea mainstream archaeology dismisses. But if that's the case, why do they still have no definitive explanation for their purpose? If the idea of extraterrestrials visiting Earth thousands of years ago still sounds unbelievable, maybe these ancient artworks will make you think twice.
Oh, he's showing every...
Across the globe, separated by oceans and centuries,
Say what again?
Showing things that they were showing in the knowledge of the forever time. Look
Yeah.
close.
This is too loud. I can't hear you when you're talking. Turn it down a little bit.
civilizations created figures and carvings that look eerily similar to what we describe today as an astronaut. In the jungles of Guatemala, at the ancient Maya city of El Peru, Huaca, in 2022, archaeologists opened a royal tomb inside the main pyramid and found a set of ceramic figurines. But one of them was a warrior or elite figure wearing a fitted suit and a removable helmet. Could it be a memory of a figure who really wore protective equipment? Something akin to a modern spacesuit? Yes.
What?
The Maya were masters of symbolic art.
That's new to me.
But why make a helmet that can be taken off? Unless they were trying to depict a real,
He's shown that image
functional
before.
object.
Yeah, we've seen this.
From there, we move to Palau.
Oh, didn't mean to pause it, but yeah, that's a if I can go back, that dude's in a spaceship or some type of space something. It's something with space.
Right. Yeah.
Like, come on, dog.
Why would they make that?
It looks like something like in a Scott Ripley or like a
Really Scott.
Really Scott. Sorry, yeah, like a something like an ancient. I mean, he Prometheus basically. Like that's what's in Prometheus.
Mm-hmm. Great movie. You guys haven't seen it.
Message. All right, let's go.
Real, functional object. From there, we move to Palenque, another Maya site in Mexico. Inside the Temple of the Inscriptions lies the famous sarcophagus lid of King Pakal. To mainstream archaeology, it's a symbolic scene of the king descending into the underworld. But look closely. Pakal appears to be in a reclining position, hands on controls, feet pressing against pedals, with flames or exhaust trailing behind him. To some researchers, it looks like the king is piloting a craft. The next clues can be found in Abydos, Egypt, where on the stone of the temple of Seti I.
We supposed to be going to the underworld?
Could they do that?
Look closer. Back.
Are carvings that have sparked debate for decades. Among the usual hieroglyphs, there are shapes that look strikingly like a modern helicopter, airplane, and even a submarine. Some Egyptologists say this is just a palimpsest, old carvings overlapping with newer ones by accident. But did ancient artisans simply get lucky with these forms? Or were they recording something they'd actually seen? The resemblance is hard to ignore.
Say it again.
Why would they put that in there? Why would they? Who has time to do that back then?
Look at that. Look at this is obviously some type of giant bug creature. Like that looks like I don't know. That looks like a helicopter.
It looks like a helicopter.
That's like a car. That's like some type of boat or spaceship. That looks like a helmet. Fences.
It might be a submarine.
Submarine. What?
Also, there are Japan's dog figurines dating back over 2,000 years to the Jomon period. These small clay statues have large, goggle-like eyes, tight-fitting bodysuits, and strange protrusions that look like tubes or breathing apparatus. No one knows exactly what they were meant to represent. Mainstream theories say they could be fertility symbols or religious idols.
Yeah.
But why the goggles? Why the body armor? If you saw this shape on a sci-fi movie poster today, you'd instantly think space traveler.
Right.
We keep finding images and evidence like this all over the planet. And maybe these are indeed interpretations of beings and events people once witnessed. But if so, who or what were they?
Us.
Honestly, we may never know for sure, and we can't claim with certainty. But many researchers believe that the figures we've just seen could be connected to beings who helped ancient peoples in ways we still struggle to explain. One of the strongest clues. The way some of the world's oldest and most mysterious sites are aligned with the stars. Alignment so precise it's hard to imagine they were done without advanced knowledge of astronomy.
What do we see?
I just said that.
What do we just say?
Just said that.
Let's start with Göbekli Tepe in modern-day Turkey. This site is over 11,000 years old, far older than Stonehenge or the pyramids. Massive stone circles, each with decorated pillars, were built long before the invention of writing or farming. Some researchers believe that parts of the site were positioned to track the rising of Sirius.
Just so y'all know, thank you about that. We're writing this out. I'm sorry, it's too good. What is
too good?
Go through the other stuff.
The brightest star in the night sky. Others think carvings on certain pillars record a comet impact that may have changed the climate. But there's a debate. Mainstream archaeologists point out that the stones have shifted, been reused or moved over thousands of years, making exact alignments hard to prove. Still, how did hunter-gatherers even begin to think in such precise celestial terms? Moving forward in time, we come to the Great Pyramids of Giza. These structures, built over 4,500 years ago, are precisely aligned with the cardinal directions, and their layout matches the 3 stars in Orion's belt.
Yep.
To align such huge monuments so perfectly would require advanced surveying tools, or perhaps guidance from someone who had the knowledge already. The ancient Egyptians linked Orion to Osiris, the god of rebirth, which adds another layer of mystery. Were they marking the heavens for spiritual reasons, or for something they expected to return from that direction? Another example is Abu Simbel.
That's
built
insane.
by Pharaoh Ramses II. This
Was it?
temple is famous for an incredible phenomenon.
Really?
That wasn't built by the pharaoh. He gets
Look
credit.
at that. Look,
He gets credit for it.
bro. We need it. Where is this in Egypt?
That's in Egypt.
Yeah, we gotta go here. We gotta go. What are we doing? Why are we sitting around?
Billy Carson, you're right. Billy Carson has a tour that you can go on with them every year. I think they're going to September this year. And they go to Egypt. You go on the tour. You see the pyramids. He gets access to everything. So we should go with him one year. We should go next year.
I just need. I need to see that. That is crazy.
Yeah, definitely.
And
Yeah,
they're saying humans built that.
It's bullshit. Well, I think
Twice a year.
but it wasn't our civilization. It was another civilization.
Yeah. Humans built it, but they had that thing on them, huh?
Yeah, they did.
On February 22nd and October 22nd, sunlight penetrates deep into the sanctuary to illuminate the statues of three gods, leaving only the statue of Ptah, the god of the underworld, in shadow. The precision required to achieve this is staggering, and it is not the end. Chichen Itza in Mexico is home to the Great Pyramid known as El Castillo.
The castle?
On the spring and autumn equinoxes, the setting sun creates the illusion of a giant serpent slithering down the pyramid's staircase. And as we already mentioned, the Maya linked this to Kukulkan, the same deity known as Quetzalcoatl to the Aztecs. When you put these examples together, you can clearly see a pattern starting to form. Across different times and continents, people built massive, perfectly aligned structures without the tools we consider necessary today. Were they simply masters of observation?
I don't mean to keep pausing it, but that we have something here too in America like that. Might have been destroyed, but if you're listening, if you get a chance, look up the Snake Mound in Ohio. Humans didn't make that.
Yep.
Or were they following instructions from beings who had already mapped the sky? There's another theory about what ancient people might have seen in the skies, one that draws a direct line from ancient myths to modern UFO reports. If this is true, the fiery chariots, winged discs, and glowing skyboats of the past may not have been imagination or symbolism at all, but eyewitness accounts of the same kinds of craft people still claim to see today. Take the biblical prophet Ezekiel. In his vision, he describes a wheel within a wheel descending from the sky, shining like polished metal, with eyes all around its rim. He speaks of it lifting into the air and moving in any direction without turning. To a person in the 6th century BC, there were no words like aircraft or spaceship, so what else could he compare it to but a wheel? But read the description today, and it sounds strangely like a flying object with a rotating structure, lights, and an ability to hover and maneuver at will. Then there are Roman military records from around 100 BC. Soldiers reported seeing flaming shields racing across the sky, round, glowing shapes that moved silently overhead.
What?
At the time, they had no concept of UFOs, so they described what they knew, shields, but burning and flying. Fast forward almost 2,000 years, and 20th century pilots described eerily similar objects. During World War II, Allied airmen reported Foo Fighters, glowing spheres or discs.
That's where they got the. I'm sorry.
Yes, yeah, that's where the group got the name from.
That followed their planes. Many modern airline pilots and military personnel have given sworn testimony about luminous craft that can accelerate instantly and change direction in ways no human-made aircraft can. In recent decades, the reports haven't stopped. In fact, they've become even more intriguing.
Yep.
In 2004, U.S. Navy pilots flying off the coast of California encountered what they called tic-tac UFOs, smooth, white, oval-shaped craft with no visible wings or engines. The pilot said these objects could drop from 80,000 feet to sea level in less than a second, then shoot away at impossible speeds. Official military videos of these encounters have since been declassified, showing the craft's movements that no known aircraft, civilian or military, can replicate. And in 2014 and 2015, Navy fighter pilots from the USS Theodore Roosevelt reported almost daily sightings of strange objects along the east coast of the United States. These UFOs could hover in strong winds, accelerate instantly, and even fly against the jet stream,
we're good.
all without any visible propulsion.
That's recent news. So.
Yeah, UFO. That is crazy, bro.
Yeah, it's the same, man. It's the world is strange, and the thing about it, like the conspiracy theories, like with all this stuff, like think about the conspiracy theories we were having. We talked about earlier, in the show. The conspiracies turned out to be true. A lot of them, So yeah,
it's almost not to be disrespectful to anybody who's watching and what you believe in. It's almost to the point where it's almost like you have, like it. I don't know how to say it, but like it feels way more factual that we were genetically engineered to be here.
it makes sense. It makes sense that another being from another world came and gene spliced with the existing hominids on Earth and created Homo sapiens, because we don't know where we come from. We don't know where we originate from. We don't know where we evolved from. It's just all of a sudden Homo sapiens were here, and we wiped out every other hominid that existed on the Earth. There were like 7 types of humans on Earth before we
Oh yeah,
existed.
we did a show like that. Did we do the humanoid show?
We talked about it. Well, we did a dissertation on it before.
We did, yeah. We showed all the different types of human that were here. I
Yeah.
mean, just think about y'all if y'all ever watched. The thing about human imagination is that it's never far off from something that you could pull from.
Right.
And so you think about the show or the book, The Hobbit or Lord of the Rings, kind of like that. You had the humans, you had the elves, you had the hobbits.
Yep.
That was the humanoid and early man here
Trolls.
on Earth. All these different humans were here. Trolls, orcs, they were all kind of here. Because orcs you could consider the Neanderthals. Like that's what they kind of look like.
That's what they look like. Yep.
And
they were smart.
Yeah. So it's kind of it's. I remember someone saying that humans aren't that talented just to make something up like that. Like you have to pull from something.
Yeah, especially to make it up during those times, because people were struggling to survive. Who's got time to do that? Who's got time to carve that in tablets that last for eons? You know what I'm saying? Like
Dragons were a thing possibly then, right?
probably the Chinese calendar, like that's like the only mythical animal on their calendar, or their what they call them, like the year of whatever.
You have the dragon. I mean, every civilization has the mythical dragon.
Right.
I don't know about Africa. I don't want to. Someone can clarify that maybe for us. I don't know if Africa had a dragon in their. I mean, as far as African culture, I don't know what culture had a dragon in their lore, but
it may be some. I think they have a giant serpent. What is that? What's a dragon?
Or what do they call it? Dragon or a dragoon? A dragoon?
Dragoon.
Yeah, Drake. Yeah.
Drake. Yeah. So yeah, man. So I tell you, this is why we cover this stuff, because it's just, I mean, it's cool. We're fascinated by it. You know what I mean? And
I mean, and there's a lot going on in the world. So I get people being like, man, whatever. But this stuff, like, it doesn't feel like there's so much evidence, like, pointing to, like, like the religion and all that stuff is pointing to, like, yeah, it's bigger than rap. But you believe in it could be tied into other things as well. Could also be true. You know what I'm kind of trying to say? Like,
right.
because we laugh at mythology, like, Greek mythology.
Right. This brings more levity to it, though. You know what I mean? Because people who believe in these different religions, there's a lot of magic going on. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of magic. Like seas part it. You know,
Someone who, if I don't mean to be disrespectful, but someone who knows Roman history, you're telling me they took a body because they crucified and put that single person in a cave? They never, ever have ever done that with any person they kill on a cross.
no,
You get crucified, they throw you in a mass grave.
right.
They're telling me they threw his body in a tomb, and then this body got up, and we don't have any other recorded history of someone being dead for 3 days coming back to life.
Right.
A lot of magic.
There's a lot of magic. It's a lot of magic, and you believe in magic, but you don't believe in
Or
life
gene
on other
splicing.
planets. Yeah,
Or
or
life
genes,
on other planets.
or that society was more advanced then than it is now. That we're the seventh civilization to exist, and that was been wiped out. I mean,
And maybe Rashad, or maybe we don't, not with me on this, but I'm one of the people who I believe in kind of both. I believe they go hand in hand.
yeah, it's
I
just
believe they have a tie-in together. Jesus could have got up. Some type of science. He could have, like, his heart rate could slow down to the point where didn't Superman do that? He was killed, but his heart rate just slowed down to the
right.
point where you couldn't detect it.
He appeared that, yeah, yeah. Which apparently you can do that in real life. There's a technique.
And we covered something like that with Jesus could have been part of could be part Anunnaki, and it's some stuff, bro. I don't want to make people upset, but it's just kind of tough that you sort of kind of tie it in together. You're like, well, shoot, that could be true. Muhammad doing his thing, it could just all be, it could all connect.
Well, they went to these schools in Egypt, like they know Jesus went to Egypt, and he learned from magics. You know what I'm saying? He learned sorcery.
It's super interesting, bro.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, yeah, it's pretty cool stuff. And again, that's why we cover it. So, but
People lost some people on that, but I'm just saying, man, it's it just feels like it's all connected. Like all this is connected in one way or the other.
yeah, and we just want the truth, man. We want the truth, just like we want to know what happened in those Epstein files. Like
Release the unredacted Epstein files.
we want the unredacted stuff, man. So we're gonna go ahead and move on from that. We're gonna get into game for the game. So game for the game is just a segment of our show where we show reels that we've pulled on certain social media sites and things like that, and just sharing with you. Some we believe, some we don't. But we just find it interesting. So I believe Kobe's gonna have to do the first one.
Yep. The first one is called the Triple K.
The Triple K. All right, let's see what we got here.
Them boys.
Yep.
All right, let's get it.
Or the Ku Klux Klan is a Christian organization and it's tax exempt. Let that sink in. The KKK has openly used Christian symbols, the Bible, crosses, prayers. They claim to be defenders of Christian morality, and they have the same status as churches. Let's think about that. An organization built on hate, terror, and racial violence is standing under a religion that claims love, forgiveness, and compassion. Burning crosses while claiming the cross, preaching Jesus while practicing hate and terror. This exposes something deeper about the world we live in. It's not just about the Klan. It's about how institutions protect themselves by hiding behind religion, tradition, and legality. If you slap Christian on something long enough, the system will look the other way. Hate gets paperwork. Hate gets protection. So ask yourself, is this religion really about faith or control? Because this is the world we're living in, and acting like you don't see it is exactly how it survives. But I ain't going for it. Great awakening is here. The time to remember is now.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting. I think that's a dope video. It's very interesting. That's a common narrative among people nowadays in Black community, and not saying Christianity is bad, but thinking of how Christianity been used to control. Yeah, I mean,
To control
I'm
and
not,
divide and protect people.
yeah, I'm not going to tell people to wake up. You know what I mean, but if you ask my opinion, yeah, I mean, there's some things you start thinking about. And if you read the Bible, nothing, the way we divide and try to control, it's not what his message was. So, you know,
And they're assuming people aren't going to read it.
yeah,
They're
that's
just
what it is.
yeah, they're just going to go with they can lie about it. and just give their interpretation.
I
And
mean, they have a track record of that being the case with everything else they do.
mhm.
So why would they assume you would read the very like that's was crazy to me. It's right there in your hands. You might as well read it.
Right. Yeah, it's right there. Crack it open, take a look. I mean, Trump ran his campaign as being a Christian man. And so he was able to get those evangelists on his side, and I think I don't think it matters what religion you are. Uh, like because when people came over here, well, the colonizers came over here, they were trying to escape religious persecution. So how come we have it now? You know what I'm saying? Like people are all up in arms when they thought Obama was a Muslim. He wasn't. But what if he was? Who cares? Who cares? Like,
I don't want to get I don't because
but
I
you
don't
won't.
I don't get it. I don't really understand it either. Um, but yeah, I don't like you're a very religion and it tells you not to judge. That's not your job to judge. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's really weird how we get into that. Um, but yeah. Anyways,
Okay, I got the next one. It's called X Ping's Robot. I just thought this was cool. I wanted to share it with you guys. So that little robot that Elon Musk came out with, that's got nothing on this. If it's real, check it out. This
I
should have been.
agree, Nate. I
It's probably
totally agree with you.
what did Nate say? I missed it.
I'm not a fan of using religion to get votes. It's
Right.
evil. Like I mean, go ahead, bro. But it is evil. Like it just doesn't compute when it comes to what you believe in.
Right. That's not one of the qualifications. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I mean, yeah. Anyway, all right, check this out.
Had to cut it open with scissors just to prove it wasn't a
Ooh.
human in a suit. This is Xpeng's iron, and it just broke reality. Unlike Tesla's Optimus, which moves like a rigid machine, iron was built with extreme anthropomorphism. It has a 5 degree of freedom bionic spine and synthetic muscles that allow it to walk with a
That's
natural,
crazy.
hip-swaying gait, so realistic it sparked a conspiracy theory. It stands 5'10", runs on the industry's first solid-state battery, and uses Turing AI chips to think. But the craziest part? It's customizable. You don't just buy a robot, you choose its body shape, height, and gender. The line between bot and body just disappeared. They had to
I want me a fembot.
Of course you do. I saw what you're looking at.
Yeah, you
I
know.
was odd that Kennedy got elected when he was Catholic, but he stood for the people in many ways. He was not a good guy, though. Was Kennedy not a good guy?
Talking about JFK?
JFK? I mean, he was a womanizer, right?
Yeah. Well, Nathan thinks it's fake. Yeah,
Is
I
it
don't know.
fake?
It,
It
look, it
might
looks
be.
so, but it could have been AI. Um, yeah, I don't know about Kennedy because the government assassinated him.
And he was trying to. I don't want to lie. It was some of the banks. It was some way where basically like, we wouldn't be in the mess we're in now, essentially.
Yeah, because the Federal Reserve is just is
I think he
it's not
wanted
a
to federal. Yeah, I think he wanted to federalize the bank.
yeah, he went to federalize the bank because the Federal Reserve is owned by what, the Rothschilds,
Yeah, owned by other people.
and
Yeah.
Rockefeller. So yeah, so these will be broken. Want all the Kyles get a hold of the basement. Yeah, they're gonna have to build them to last, man. I don't know if they can do that. Uh, but yeah. So I think what did it say? The road to hell is paved by men with good intentions. So I think Kennedy had good intentions. I mean, he was definitely behind the Civil Rights Act and all of that. So I don't know. But yeah, let ye with no sin cast the first stone. And I know I got my
I
issue with.
mean, and that's a good point. It's like, um, was there ever a good president? You know what I'm saying?
I no, no, I don't think so. And in order to get on that level, man, you have to have done some dirt. Even Obama, everybody loves him. I think he's a great guy too, but He did some shit.
Yeah, for sure. He definitely did some shit. But
Yeah. He's
this
not in the
next one,
Epstein
bro,
files.
is this paranormal or is the I'm gonna move that to
What's that? Antarctica?
I saw something in the mirror. Oh no, sorry, yeah, I'll do Antarctica. I think I saw something in the mirror should be
I
it's paranormal when I have it up, so I'll leave that there.
I think we can use that one.
Okay, okay.
Oh, let me look. Let me look at it. It's not game. It's not game.
Okay.
It's interesting, but it's not game. It's
Okay.
kind
We'll
of
do it then. Alright,
all
I'll
right.
do the Antarctica one then.
Okay.
Alright, Antarctica.
Oh, there's some secret information. What's that?
Oh.
What's that? Oh, there's some secret information coming out about Antarctica. Tell me more. Yeah, there's more top secret information as to why people can't go to Antarctica and why everybody around the world is prevented from going there. Okay. Yeah, it's being said that there's way more lands beyond Antarctica. Okay. And that only certain people get to go there and live there. Okay. It's being said that beyond Antarctica, people would age differently, much slower. Gravity's a little bit different. Time's different. Different beings are there. Different animals and species are there. Okay. What's really interesting is it's been reported that certain ice there, if you were to consume it, it would heal you of anything and you would basically be able to live forever. Okay. What's that? Oh, there.
Man, I'm telling you, man, there's something. Yeah. Fuck that guy, Nathan. No, there's something, man. There's something going on in Antarctica.
Whatever.
There's something going on, dude, and I want to find out what it is. It's too cold for me to go. Yeah, like somebody just tell us, like, just let us know what's going on in Antarctica. We want to know. Are there other civilizations there? Is there an ice wall? What's going on? Like people are like, well, we got pictures of the planet. Do we? And it's showing that. Like, I don't know. It's almost like you can't. Yeah. Anyways, very, very, very strange. I want to know what's going on there. And is there a place where I can go or I can age backwards? That'd be nice, or age slower. Yeah. All right. So next one is this is more kind of a story, but I found it interesting. Let's check it out.
Something weird is going on with my bathroom mirror. I'm gonna start this off by saying I don't normally entertain supernatural or paranormal things at all, just because of the very little evidence that I have seen that, would convince me of, ghosts or demons or angels or whatever entities, right, might be out there. But yeah, something is either going on with me or something weird is going on with my bathroom mirror. So both times I was getting out of the shower.
It's a little long.
This happened in the past couple of weeks. I was having trouble sleeping at the time, so it's possible this was just hallucination. But it's such a weird hallucination because I felt fine, albeit exhausted. But I hadn't been having any other kind of weird experiences, anything like remotely like this, in regular life, right? So yeah, I'll just get straight into it. So first time I got out of the shower, I was walking past the bathroom mirror and I glanced in it like I very often do. And there was a like 4.5 foot tall creature, very detailed, very vivid, and it resembled my dog. And I know it's going to sound ridiculous, but it was staring right at me with a creepy snarl grin, right? And it was slightly humanoid. It looked like an animal hybrid, right? Like a chimera, right? And it had a distinctly evil vibe. I don't know, aura, whatever you want to call it, right? So I looked in the mirror, I saw this thing, and I looked over to the area where it was, and I saw movement that was the same color as the thing that I just saw. So I see it in the mirror, then I look over here, there's no mirror, and I see something move by, right? You know, when this happened, I tried explaining it to a couple people, and, you know, they're just like, oh, well, you know, you haven't been sleeping, so that's probably what it is. And I agreed. I'm like, yeah, that's probably what it is. You know, people hallucinate, right? Our brains are all screwed up, right? But then it happened again about a week later. I was on the phone with somebody, and because they called as I was getting out of the shower, I answered it, and I walked into the bathroom, and I glanced there again, and this time I saw something that was about 2.5 feet by 2.5 feet. And not only did I see it, but I could hear it too. Okay. And it was like a giant spider. So I could hear its limbs crawling across the ground, rubbing against its abdomen. I could hear everything, its joints creaking, all kinds of crazy stuff. And I could hear these little chirps, right? Like what the spiders make in the movies, right? It was freaky, right? Same thing again. I look at the mirror, I see the thing scurry by. Well, the first thing didn't scurry by. The first thing was just standing there. But as soon as I looked over it, you know, I saw movement, right? This thing was scurrying by. I could hear all the noise. When I looked over, same exact thing. Saw motion of something. They both went to the kitchen. Okay. And I immediately look around the corner and there's nothing. Has anybody else been having weird hallucinatory or whatever experiences with mirrors? Or is it just me? Am I just tripping?
Yeah.
Or is it real?
It's you, buddy.
Because it feels the shits have burned into my memory. And I get chills every time I think about it. Because it was so real. And they both had these evil, like, just they gave me a sick feeling in my stomach, you know? And I can't stop thinking about it. It hasn't happened other than those 2 times that I can remember, at least in recent times, right?
Anyway, yeah, I just found that
That's crazy.
Yeah, yeah, very, very strange. The mirrors are pretty cool. I think we have another mirror thing in here somewhere. Yeah, we got mirror magic. That's gonna be a cap or no cap. All right, so you got the next one.
Next one I got is called Mandela Effect. Ooh, shit.
Let's go, T-Wolves.
Come on, boy. They're playing like crap right now.
Well, so my mirrors are fine. I only see wizards and nice ladies in them. Adorable.
Actually prove the Mandela is a government experiment. So she was able to prove this. Yeah, so one of the most popular Mandela effects is the Fruit of the Loom Mandela effect, where everybody remembers there being a cornucopia on the logo of Fruit of the Loom clothing, but apparently there's not. And this lady was super convinced that there used to be a cornucopia on the logo, but Fruit of the Loom came out and said that they've never had a cornucopia, basically just calling this lady crazy. And Fruit of the Loom even has a post of
Oh, my bad.
the lady that actually proved the Mandela effect is a government experiment. So she was able to prove this. Yeah, so one of the most popular Mandela effects is the Fruit of the Loom Mandela effect, where everybody remembers there being a cornucopia on the logo of Fruit of the Loom clothing, but apparently there's not. And this lady was super convinced that there used to be a cornucopia on the logo, but Fruit of the Loom came out and said that they've never had a cornucopia, basically just calling this lady crazy. And Fruit of the Loom even has a post of all the past logos they had all the way back to like 1893. And basically they're trying to prove that they've never had a cornucopia on their logo. But then someone came out and they actually have photo proof of this, that they found a piece of clothing in their closet with a cornucopia on the Fruit of the Loom logo. And then after this, people did more digging and they actually found newspaper articles talking about Fruit of the Loom and how there's a cornucopia around it.
Wait, so this is like the first Mandela effect to really be confirmed?
Yeah, then they literally found government documents of the Fruit of the Loom company mentioning a cornucopia, showing that the cornucopia has been a part of. So did you see the lady that actually proved the Mandela effect?
That's what I'm.
Go ahead.
Whatever, man. No, go ahead.
So they're trying to say that all the Mandela effects things that we're looking at, the false memories or whatever, is all a government experiment. What do you think about that?
I could see it. Like,
They
I
do that
remember
too.
the cornucopia too.
Me too. I'm tired of their lies too. I want the truth, Nathan. So I mean, with the Monopoly man with the monocle, did he have one? Although I think people are getting the Monopoly man with the monocle mixed up with the Peanut man with the monocle.
It could
Just
be, but
in my opinion.
I thought he had a monocle too.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
All right. So the next one is Granville T. Woods. This was very interesting. You guys may have heard of him before, but he was a black inventor. So check this out.
Did you know Thomas Edison wasn't actually America's greatest inventor? Meet Granville T. Woods, the Black Edison, who held over 60 patents and out-innovated the famous white inventor in several key areas. While Edison gets all the credit, Woods created the railway telegraph system that prevented deadly train collisions. This invention revolutionized transportation and safety and saved countless lives. But here's where it gets crazy. Edison was so threatened by Woods' genius that he tried to steal his inventions through illegal challenges. Not once, not twice, but multiple times Edison dragged Woods to court, claiming he invented Woods' creations first. The irony? Woods successfully defended every single patent. Despite facing constant racial discrimination and having far fewer resources, this black inventor consistently outmatched Edison in court and in innovation. Major companies like General Electric had no choice but to buy Woods' patents. His electrical inventions laid the groundwork for modern systems we use today. Yet while Edison became a household name, Granville Woods remained largely forgotten by history. Another brilliant black mind erased from the story. Like, comment, subscribe, and share for more videos by Astold by Zahef.
Yeah, had never heard of him before. I don't know if you had.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see here. I will move to the woods and become a professional whistler with the books chain. Don't do that, Nathan. No whistling in the woods. Yeah, he was a thief. Yeah.
He definitely was.
He's not the only person that because there's another. Well, maybe I had heard of this guy. We have shown him before, haven't we?
Yeah. Well, I don't know if we showed him, but I definitely heard of him before.
Maybe mentioned him before. But I know there's another black inventor that Edison kept going after.
Yeah.
And he was able to get those patents from him.
I mean, Henry Ford, he had Booker T. Washington.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Nope. No, sure
okay, I got the next one, and it's called Ye with No Sin Cast the First Stone. Ooh.
Oh, we might have shown this one. My fault if we have. But it's a good rewatch, if anything.
To Nigeria, which is, if not the most corrupt nation in Africa, and it is, it could be the most corrupt nation in the world, Minister Farrakhan.
Oh, and now, Mr. Wallace.
It is the most corrupt nation that I have ever covered. I've been there 25 years ago, and I've been there as recently as last year.
Fine. So what? 35 years old. That's what that nation is. Now, here's America, 226 years old. You love democracy, but there in Africa, you're trying to force these people into a system of government that you just have accepted 30 years ago. Black folk got the right to vote. You're not in any moral position to tell anybody how corrupt they are. You should be quiet and let those of us who know our people go there and help them get out of that condition. But America should keep her mouth shut wherever there's a corrupt regime, as much hell as America has raised on the earth. No, I will not allow America or you, Mr. Wallace, to condemn them as the most corrupt nation on earth when you have spilled the blood of human beings. Has Nigeria dropped an atomic bomb and killed people in Hiroshima and Nagasaki? Have they killed off millions of Native Americans? How dare you put yourself in that position as a moral judge? I think you should keep quiet, because with that much blood on America's hands, you have no right to speak. I will speak because I don't have that blood on my hand. Yes, there's corruption there. Yes, there's mismanagement of resources. Yes, there is abuse. There's abuse in every nation on earth, including this one. So let's not play holy to moralize on them. Let's help them.
I'm not moralizing. I'm asking a question, and I got an answer.
Why would you put it as the most corrupt regime in the world? That doesn't make sense.
Can you think of one more corrupt?
Yeah, I'm living in one. I'm living in one. Yes, you've done a hell of a thing on this earth, so you should not be the one to talk. You should be quiet when it comes to moral condemnation.
After all that, what he said prior to, the guy still asks, "Can you think
because a lot of Americans live in cognitive dissonance. They've been told so many times that we are so great and pure and just and the greatest thing on earth, and we're not corrupt. But time and time again, America shows you how corrupt they are. And if you don't start to wake up and see that, if you don't see what they did with these Epstein files are telling you, they're so corrupt. They're so corrupt. They're putting it in your face. It's in your face, and they're telling you, "Don't believe your lying eyes."
Right. Don't believe. Right. It's right here. They're doing it right in your face.
In your face.
Don't believe it. You didn't see that. You didn't see what that Alex Petty thing. You didn't see that. That's not
You
what
didn't
happened.
see that. Donald Trump. Donald Trump got fellatio from a 13-year-old, and he kicked in the face. You didn't see that in the Epstein files.
Didn't
Like,
see
what are
that.
we talking about?
Right. People believe it. I saw it was Jim Beam posted that Trump is his favorite president. Really?
Of all the presidents, that's your favorite?
2 days ago he posted it. Yep.
You could pick Theodore Roosevelt.
Right.
You could pick Lyndon B. Johnson. You could
Yeah.
pick George Bush.
You could pick George Bush.
You could pick George Bush. You know how bad George Bush was before he was taken out of the office?
Horrible.
He was
Are you
like
talking
a
about
28%.
George W. Bush? Are you talking about?
Yeah, 28 George W. Bush. It's like a 28% approval rating.
Mhm.
And I think Trump is like well, the Gallup poll is they're gonna stop doing presidential approval ratings because
Why?
how bad it's getting for Donald Trump. Or they
Really?
don't want him to sue them. So they're like, you know what, we're just gonna stop doing. He's already at 30-some% in 1 year. Like that I don't think everything has been this bad that fast.
You can't sue somebody for telling the truth. So they're gonna stop? Cowards.
That's what he does. He sues people all the time for telling the truth.
Cowards. Cowards. Stand on it. Stand on it.
He won't let the job report come out. Yeah, we live in the craziest time, and people act like it's sweet out here. I mean, I get it. Like, get your money, work hard because you have to be in that system. But like, you should still be like, damn, that's crazy. I mean, you can do that still, but man, that's wild that we live that our president is doing that.
Right.
Like, could you imagine Barack Obama? You think I would rock with a Barack Obama if he was in the Epstein files?
No.
Hell no.
No. But nah, but it's a cult, man.
Here's a good. Did you see that? See this? You see what he said? Carter.
Yes.
Carter was amazing. You can name a different president.
Yeah.
You would pick the president that likes to hang out with pedophiles. I mean, he made Lawrence Taylor. He brought Lawrence Taylor in to help with some workout program for kids in America. You know what Lawrence Taylor got in trouble for? Look it up one day, y'all.
Yeah. He did.
Why that man like to surround himself with pedophiles?
I
don't got no pedophile friends like that. I'm not surrounded by pedophile friends.
If I found out, we're no longer friends.
No, I'm not hanging out. Wait, well, you did what? No, can't hang out no more, bro. And that's it.
It's over. It's over, man.
Interesting stuff out here, yo. I just
Yeah, it's wild, man. All right, we'll go to the next video here, and the next one is called quality versus quantity. Yeah, I want to get y'all opinion on this. Tell me what y'all think.
Quantity, women are taught quality. We're taught quantity, women are taught quality. Mm-hmm. Okay. How many Barbie dolls is a girl gonna have? You might get a black, you're gonna get you the main Barbie because that's what, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna get into it, the main Barbie. And then somebody, mama or a friend or sister, gonna be like, get her a black Barbie. She's gonna have, since she might have two, right? You don't get her, you might have another kind of doll, but it ain't a Barbie. You have that one Barbie. Barbie might get a boyfriend, she's gonna have a one Ken. You accessorize Barbie. You don't get a bunch of Barbies. You, on the other hand, little boy, Rowdy Piper, Macho Man, Hulk Hogan, Junkyard Dog. You get the quantity. You get more than one. You got a collection. She's gonna get that one dog. You get a bag of toy soldiers. She gets one little thing. You get a 6-pack of Hot Wheels.
A couple games.
She get a bike. You get skates and a skateboard and a 10-speed this year, 12-speed if you big enough. Your underwear, right now, grown man, if you ain't going designer, you got 5 in a pack. Her, she always buying one at a time because it has to be quality. It has to hold up. She gonna buy Penny and her bra. You're gonna go get your wife beater, sir. You're not gonna get one. You're gonna get a pack of 3 to 6. Everything you do is gonna come in an assortment because your mind is engaged differently. You kind of get what I'm saying? Boy, I'm there. You sit down for Christmas. You give your girl $20,000. Here you go, baby. Go get some. She been saying how she want clothes and this and that. And you like, 20, she set. Man, she come home with 1 pair of shoes and a bag for 20. You be like, what is you doing? You could have bought, baby, hold on, whoa. You could have bought. We're taught quantity. Women are taught quality.
Yeah, so I just found that interesting, man.
100% agree. I think I'm trying to be more quality than quantity, but yeah, if I'm buying shoes and stuff, if I buy one pair, I'm gonna buy another pair in a couple weeks. It doesn't feel right to buy one pair. It doesn't feel right to buy one game. Yeah, I'm all about having options for sure.
Yeah, the quantity. I want to give a big shout out to the Slaughter fam. They are they're watching us and they're hanging out at Melvin's Crib right now. Melvin Barbecue. So it looked good, man. I wish I could be there. Cousin Vic is in town. So yeah, we turned up last night at Kenyon's bar restaurant. You've been there.
Oh, that sounds like a good time.
Oh man, I had too much of a good time. It was dope. It was dope. But yeah, man. So ladies, don't get mad when we want more than one. I'm just saying. We've been taught that our whole life. We're programmed. So
yeah. Well, maybe, we should fight our program, but at the same time, I do appreciate women for that thing. You choose quality over quantity. Maybe we should think about that more and adopt that more.
We should, man. We should. Hey, look, man. I always say, give women a chance to rule the world.
We had a great debate. We had a great debate the other night, and yeah, man. I'm not gonna get into it too much, but gotta start thinking about stuff like that. Why not? Why not? What's your argument?
Right.
And critique what you think about it. But anyways, I got the next one.
You've been doing such a bang up job.
Yeah, right. Japan's real reason for surrendering.
Japan surrendered because of the 2 atomic bombs, but in reality, they surrendered for something far more terrifying. August 9th, 1945. While America dropped the 2nd atomic bomb, Japan was ready to fight to the last citizen against America. They had millions of soldiers waiting. They believed Americans would eventually negotiate because invasion would cost too many lives. But something else happened that changed everything. The Soviet Union invaded Manchuria with 1.5 million troops, and the Soviets showed no mercy in Manchuria. Japan watched them steamroll through their forces in days, and unlike America, the Soviets wouldn't negotiate. They would occupy all of Japan, execute the emperor, and end the monarchy forever. Emperor Hirohito faced an impossible choice: surrender to America and maybe keep the throne. or face Soviet occupation and lose everything. 6 days after the Soviet invasion, Japan surrendered. The atomic bombs were devastating, but it was the Soviet invasion that shattered Japan's last hope. They surrendered because they were more terrified of Stalin than the atomic bomb. History is never what they taught you. Most people think that Japan...
I didn't know that.
I did not know that. That's crazy. So my question is, did we even have to drop those nukes?
I don't think so.
like, it sounds like Russia had it covered. I'm just saying. Sounds like they had it covered. But yeah, it's funny that it's funny the history we're talking. You damn near can't believe any of it.
Mm-mm.
It's
a lot of propaganda, man.
A lot of propaganda, man. And like you said, his history is his story.
Yeah.
And Trump is trying to get rid of Black history, in America, in the schools and in the museums and all that. Well, why? Why is he doing that? Because this is what they do.
And we're a big example of resistance. Especially because what they're trying to do, and if you can hide that, I was thinking about that the other day, like, because if you're kind of tapped into the big, beef with the communities, not all people are engaged. A lot of Latino communities going against Black people, or Latinos going against Asians, and Asians going against Asians in their own communities, and you start to look at the people who start these beefs, they're from different countries.
Oh yeah,
it's bots and stuff like that, and they're like, oh, it's not if you look at the internet, you think we're all split up, but it's not like that. Because we live by each other. You live by Asian family or a Latino family or a
Right.
white family. So like, okay, well, that's not my experience, but you can get caught up in that jargon. So
Yep, that's true. That's true, man. Those bots are really in there starting shit because, like, it's crazy, man. Some of the stuff you see in there, and people are starting to realize that too. They're like, "Oh, that must be a bot. That must be a
Yeah.
bot."
Yeah.
Start.
And then you look it up, oh, they're from like Sri Lanka or Russia. It's like, oh shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, what we doing?
Had us going. Had us going. All right. So I will go to the next one. Oh man. So this is actually the last one. This is called Christmas is Canceled. If anybody watches Power, Tommy always says that. All right. So check this out.
Hey Alexa, how many days until Halloween 2026?
Halloween in 2026 is 299 days away, on Saturday, October 31st.
Hey Alexa, how many days until Thanksgiving 2026?
Thanksgiving Day in 2026 is 325 days away, on Thursday, November 26th.
Hey Alexa, how many days until Christmas 2026?
There aren't any Christmas holidays in 2026.
Huh?
Hey Alexa, how many...
That's weird. But Trump and Obama.
Christmas is canceled, ladies and gentlemen. Well, he did say that I have the right to destroy my country.
I don't know if he meant another country. I don't know what he meant by that. Yeah, that dude.
No, he said what he said.
Because terrorists are destroying our country, so
that's what he means. He want to messing with Iran.
Yeah, he wants to go fight with Iran
because of Israel. Because Israel owns the United States of America. Yeah, I said it. Crazy, man.
Yep.
They're gonna shut us down.
Yeah. I mean, but it's true, man. Like, I don't know, man. They got free education, free housing. We pay for their stuff.
Free healthcare.
Canceled, man.
Hey, look, hey, love it. I'm not too upset about that.
Yeah,
I know Cuz loves Christmas. That's one of his favorite holidays.
Really?
My
I
mine
do
is
too. I like Christmas, but yeah.
I just want people to know that you're not celebrating a Christian holiday. That's a pagan holiday. So if you celebrate it,
Uh-oh.
it's a pagan holiday. I just want y'all to know that. It's not a Christian holiday. Jesus was not born on Christmas. That is not that nigga's birthday. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. And his name ain't Jesus either. It's Yeshua. But I think that's enough of game for the game because we about to get canceled. So we're gonna switch over to our next segment, which is a lot of people's favorite segment, which is called Cap or No Cap. And that is brought to you by Icy Cherry Cola, No Cap Cola. Pour it in your mouth. So
all right.
So Shell found this. She found this at HEB.
Yeah, well, hey, they gotta sponsor us. We just shout them out. So
Yeah,
No Cap Soda, contact us ASAP.
Please.
We just
Please,
shout
man.
you out.
Yeah, we need some money. So Shell tried it and she said she liked it. So
Okay.
let's see here. We'll just move it to the solstice.
That's what it is. That's what it is. That's what it is. That's what Christmas is.
Yeah.
We're celebrating the solstice.
That's why it's the pagan holiday. Pagans do that. Let's see here. I need that in my gullet. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. I had a little sip of it. It was pretty good. Pretty good. 0 calories, no sugar, all that good shit. So it's like a diet soda. But anyways, so Cap or No Cap is the part of the show where we show videos, and if you think it's real, you'll say no cap. If you think it's fake, you'll say cap. So
So I got the first one.
First one, okay.
And it's called Why the Long Face.
All right. I'm gonna keep that banner up, bro.
All right, that's cool. All right, y'all ready?
Yes, sir.
La sacó. La reina dijo que tenía hambre. Y tortillas con frijoles y ya no sé qué sigue. ¡Hombre! ¡Hombre! ¿Esa cosa de dónde la sacó? Hay tortillas con frijoles y ya no sé qué sigue. ¡Hombre! ¡Hombre! ¿Esa cosa de dónde la sacó?
What the hell is that?
Capital Cap, y'all.
What the hell is that?
The horse is the horse.
A horse is a horse, of course, of course. That's it. Shell came in quick. Shell came in guns blazing.
Okay.
Chat, what y'all think, man? Is that cap or no cap? I'm gonna go with a strong keep it the cap.
I feel you on that.
That's all right, man. Looks like the other one is an Instagram. You guys
All right, the next one's called The Birdman.
Let's see. Lovey says it's cap. Lovey, what do the rest of the slaughters in there say? What they saying? Are they saying cap or no cap?
Whoa, they're playing like trash.
Oh my God, we're down by 9 points. No, 11. Damn,
13. I'm over here. All right.
I'm a little behind.
All right, this one's called The Birdman. Sorry, y'all. That's a little start for me.
All right, Birdman. Let's see what we got here.
Someone in the Appalachian Mountains captured a video that has left people completely unsettled.
What the?
The figure in the distance looks like a bird, almost like a crow standing near the tree line. But as the camera slowly zooms in, something starts to feel very wrong. The figure is hopping, and it isn't flying. It's walking upright, like a human. And when you look closely at its feet, they don't resemble claws at all. They look disturbingly human. The entire body is pitch black, tall and thin, and it appears to be holding some kind of curved object that many people say looks like a scythe. After the video was posted, the comments exploded. Some viewers believe it's a symbol of death, while others say it could be one of the unknown entities long rumored to exist in the Appalachians. But the most unsettling part came from the person filming, who said that the moment they realized it wasn't a bird, the figure seemed to be watching them too. So what do you think? Just a strange illusion or something that was never meant to be seen? Someone in the Appalachian Mountains captured a video that has left people completely unsettled. At first glance,
what y'all think?
The scythe changes hands?
Yeah, I didn't notice that till now, but yeah.
So I don't know if that's AI or not.
Like a
Let's see
video
here.
game anime.
All right. So Levy says it's cat.
Cat. Okay.
Joe says it's cat. I don't know, guys. I don't know on that one. Fun. I'm gonna say no cap.
Yeah. Okay.
The size switches arms though, switches hands.
Yeah, I'm
So
gonna say it's cat.
you gonna say it's cat? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not. Oh man, because I mean, it'd be a good representation of the entity death. That's for damn sure.
Walking around in Appalachian Mountains.
I don't know why it'd be there.
Yeah. But all right, this is an assortment of videos and oh, I love you, said shot really.
Cool costume cap. All right, I can see that, Nathan. I don't know, man. Let me. I don't know. I done seen some crazy things, man.
This is an assortment of videos, so I might maybe I'll pause them through each one. But this one's an assortment of hospital CCTV videos. So let's go through them.
People. So when something moves this fast and no one makes a sound, it raises a question. The first clip was recorded inside Mercy General Hospital in Sacramento, California. Two nurses are sitting at the station focused on their work. Suddenly, a human-shaped figure rushes past them at bullet speed. No footsteps, no reaction. Even after reviewing the footage, no one could explain what it was.
What y'all think?
No cap.
That's no cap from that. It's creepy.
That is creepy AF.
What y'all
That's no
think?
cap. Chat. If y'all say cap, I'm walking off the
That
stage.
is crazy.
I'm leaving. I quit.
This is no cap.
Nathan White says no
This is no
cap.
cap.
Shell says no cap. That's insane.
Yeah, that's crazy. All right, I'm gonna keep it playing. All right, here's the second one.
Don't delete that. I want to.
The second clip comes from St. Luke's Medical Center in Phoenix, Arizona. An empty patient bed sits in the corridor. Then the bed begins to turn all by itself. No staff nearby, no hands touching it, just movement where there shouldn't be any.
What y'all think? It was not that.
Okay, that one. Nathan's silly for that.
I mean, I guess no cap, but
it wasn't as interesting as the first one.
Yeah.
But so Shell, love you guys have worked in hospitals. Have you seen anything creepy in hospitals, things like that? Let's see here. Okay, Lovey says no cap. All right, guys. Good. I'm glad I don't have to walk off this stage. Everybody saying no cap. No cap. All right. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the Masters Kobe. Say no cap.
Okay. All right, I'm keep it rolling.
The final clip was captured inside Riverside Community Hospital in Riverside, California. An empty bed, an IV stand beside it, holding two saline bags. Suddenly, the stand begins to move. It looks controlled, intentional, like someone is standing there, but the camera shows no one. 3 hospitals, 3 unexplained movements. If these weren't people and weren't machines, then what is walking the halls when no one is watching?
Wow, that was a good one.
Yeah, that was crazy.
I
I'm gonna say
appreciate
no
that.
cap to that one. Okay, let me say cap.
Let me say cap to that one. All right, I'm gonna say no cap.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So Nathan, I don't think did Nathan tell us his hospital stories?
I don't know if we did. We gotta do another side quest if we do.
Yeah, we got to do the side because of Just Ask Whitey.
Let's ask Whitey.
That was fun. Yeah, Nate, I want to hear about the hospital stories, man. Okay. Oh, you didn't. Oh, okay. So let's try to get that on the agenda. That'd be dope. And Lovey, if you got some stories, some creepy stories about hospitals, I'd love to hear those as well. Um, I think Shell said did you say a body moved on you one time? A deceased body moved on you? But they do that, so,
Yeah, that's true.
postmortem. So, all right. The next one is mirror magic. Let me get. I don't remember us showing this, but if we have, my bad. Oh, you gotta. Okay, you guys. Okay, you guys have a good story. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, I can't wait to hear that. All right, pull this up. Let's get it.
The hell?
Putting two mirrors facing each other.
So, what you think? She's got to tell a little interesting thing, though. You think that's
I'm gonna say no cap.
We'll say no cap for now too. I'll keep playing.
Is not a great idea ever. It can create vortexes and invite things in and just no. I'm definitely not one of those people that do anything when it comes to mirrors. I know that there's all sorts of witchy things that you can do with mirrors, even supposedly like make yourself be a better person by looking into your own eyes and speaking to yourself and stuff like that. I don't like that.
She's like, don't do that.
What the hell?
What you
No
thinking, man?
cap. I'm good.
I'm good on that too. Yeah, there's supposedly such thing as mirror magic, where when you put two mirrors together. So you should never do that. You should never look at your reflection, or look in a mirror in the dark. So, like, you're in the bathroom, you turn the lights off, not supposed to look in the mirror.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because you'll notice things. They say if you stare long enough, you'll notice things in the mirror, and as you notice them, they'll start to notice you, and you'll have problems forever.
That's creepy.
Yeah. But they just said no cap. Yeah, I think it's no cap too. I think it's creepy.
That's creepy because I have a mirror right here.
Yeah. You're kind of in the dark too, ain't you?
Yeah, man.
Don't stare too long, bro.
Well, hey, they have a fight on their hand if they pop up over here.
No, don't stare. Did I put Nathan's no cap up there?
Yeah, this next one's called Jack Frost. I think we've seen this before. But I'm gonna play it again.
All right. Might as well.
That thing in Kansas isn't a moth. And someone else caught one of these on camera. This person was pulling into their driveway to their house, and there is something hanging on the window.
Oh, do it.
And here's where it gets weird. It actually jumps down. It is human-like, and it runs into the woods. You can see it hanging there with the horns, all that stuff. It jumps down, runs into the woods. Now, if this is a person, how is it hanging on the window like that for so long? And why does it look like that? It almost looks like a deer. And just like the video I shared the other day, it has the horns, the whole 9 yards. It's hanging off the side of a building. And then it jumps down and runs across this person's yard like nobody's business. I'm just freaking out because this is the second one. The second one caught on video. What are these things? Let me know your thoughts on this one in the comments. And don't forget to like and follow for more.
What y'all think? I don't know. No cap, I guess.
It says no cap along with you. I don't know if that's a skinwalker. Skinwalkers are bigger than those, bigger than that, I thought. But it's got, I don't know,
Crazy.
like a skinwalker. Still says cap. She's not buying it. So you think it is AI?
That's cat.
Snow was kicking up though, right? When it was running?
It was putting heel to toe. I don't know.
Let's see. Lovey says cap. All right. What y'all think it was then? I'm gonna say no cap. Let's see here. Nathan White, just a baby skinwalker. Okay. Giselle said, as he was running away, why did it look like he was wearing a cape? It looked like he was wearing cloth. I did see that. I agree with you on that. It looked like he was wearing clothes of some sort. You think that's a human?
How are they hanging on the window like that? It could be AI. Like, I mean,
could be. I think that thing was levitating.
He moving crazy.
Batman. Possibly. I think Batman's a little bigger than that, but a super baby skinwalker. Okay, Benno. What's up, man? We ain't seen you in a minute.
Crazy.
Super baby skinwalker. All right. Yeah, I don't know, man. That's pretty crazy. That's pretty crazy. Yeah, again, I think it's no cap. I don't know what it is. And it had clothes on, so I don't know why it had clothes on. I thought we were the only beings who wore clothes, but like we said, there's other hominids out there. We wipe most of them out, but not all of them.
Baby Batman.
Could be baby Batman. Okay, could be baby Batman. Could be Robin. Could be Robin. Could be you pick what I think it'd be Damian Wayne.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. All right. So the next one is called Schmeagle.
Schmeagle.
So I'm gonna share this. Tell me what y'all think.
Mira la zapatilla. Se está moviendo sola. No es un gato. Enfoca bien, causa. Corrió para la calle. Mira la zapatilla.
So now you know stealing your shoes.
Little thing is fast.
Yeah, it is.
Corrió para la calle.
Maybe that was Robin.
Oh, Cap.
Cap?
Cap.
He picked up the shoe. Big Cap. Love it says AI. It is pretty funny. It brought it off. It's kind of cute. Let's see here. It says, oh my God, so Cap. Cap. It didn't know which way to go. Did it run in the wall?
That was funny. It like went the wrong way and then it went the right way. That was funny.
Yeah, I don't know. All right.
All right. This next one is actually, if y'all are tapped in at all on this stuff, this was big information that dropped yesterday. I don't know if it's in the UFO files, but this is a confirmed UFO image in Mexico. It's a really weird image of a UFO. So let's keep it. This dude's kind of funny. So I thought I'd share it.
Okay. Let's see what you got. The fuck?
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
Stuff declassified about aliens because why are they flying around in some bullshit? This thing was apparently spotted flying over Mexico. Bro, what the fuck is this thing? Like, I know a lot of people think Nikola Tesla was an alien, but shit, Dr. Seuss might have been too. First of all, cover-up's not working. You can release anything you want about aliens. We're not going to stop talking about the file. But two, if you're trying to distract people, don't distract them with a goddamn thingamabob. I'm sorry, aliens got a lot less cool finding out they're flying around our airspace like this. It's just disappointing. Like, yeah, it's incomprehensible to the human mind, but Watch is just like mid. You know what? Maybe they came to Earth looking for some designers. I don't know. Give humans whatever technology this is. I'm pretty sure we could make it look sexier than this. Like, why would I
that?
prefer an actual flying saucer? Like a typical flying saucer. This is just, it's mid. I'm so disappointed in aliens. Hollywood has better designs than actual extraterrestrials. That's crazy. And I wish we weren't.
Isn't that crazy?
That is.
That's a big time image that I've been kind of showing.
Wow.
Yeah, it's steampunk aliens. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Ah, that's not how I would have envisioned it.
Yeah, there was an image and then there's a whole bunch of commentary on it. I thought, okay.
Maybe, and I'm gonna say maybe that's why it's no cap. Damn, Will's coming back. Maybe that's why it's no cap, because of what that thing looks like. I could have never imagined that.
That's why I think it's no cap. Yeah, I think because it's not something that we would think about. Like, think about that. Why would an alien make something that we like?
Right.
We did something that's functional.
Exactly. It makes them dysfunctional. That part. So
where did it sit at? How big is that thing? That's what I'm always curious.
Yeah. It looked huge from from the image, but golly. Huh. And it kind of looked like bio. You know what I'm saying? Like
actually, I think hold on. There's actually, if you want to just look at the image, I think I sent it to you. Let me
Did you
put it up here real quick? Yeah.
You must have Instagram. I always forget to check Instagram.
Let me see if I can copy it.
I used to be good at checking my Instagram, but I've fallen off.
Yeah, because the original one I had was just the image, but then I wanted to, have some commentary behind it. But yeah, it's pretty.
Let's see if I can.
There it is.
Oh yeah, there. Okay. Yeah, I see it. Okay, so I'm getting a better look at it, guys. Yeah, I don't. There it is. God, guys, I think this is real.
Look at that thing. I'm gonna take it and look at it on my other screen here, but
I don't know if you guys can blow it up on your phones, but and I'm no.
Look at that thing.
I'm no pilot or engineer.
Enhanced photo. Here's the enhanced photo of it. Y'all. Look at that.
God.
I want one. I want to be inside you.
I want to be inside you, boss. Alien bounty hunter. Yeah. Alien drone. Yeah.
Oh, this is an AI upscale image of a party balloon. No.
It's an AI?
It's fake. Yeah.
It's fake?
That's the community note.
No, this said the image is likely real.
Well, not here. Well, it was cool. No, it's not.
And that's that. All right, guys. So we'll go on to the next one, which is called Gnome. So yeah, some kind of if it's real. I always said it's fake now. So oh, cool.
According to the community, who knows? We've been lied to so many times.
Oh, about so many things.
Ooh, Sergio's in here. What up, Sergio?
Sergio on the building. Yo, what it do? I don't know.
What the hell is this? Cap. C-A-P. Cap.
What, a capital C-A-P?
Capital C. Man.
Oh man. What y'all think, man? What y'all think? Did you guys think that was
Captain Robbie?
Captain Jack Sparrow.
That's hilarious.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Let's see. That says agree, Cap. Oh man, y'all killing me.
Man, I wish I was in Texas to get some fried wings again, boy.
Man, hey, them Johns hit, didn't they?
Man.
They hit, man. They were so good. I wonder if she's making today. I think she's doing spaghetti and meatballs. All right,
That's
y'all.
what we got, huh? Unless we want to do a story time or something. Man, it's been 2 hours, so
I don't. Yeah, it's been 2 hours, so we should probably wrap it up.
yeah.
But we appreciate you guys in here, man.
Yeah.
That's the end of the show. Show's over, folks. Show's over. No more to see here. Everybody tapped in. Thank you, Slaughter Game, tapped in.
Yeah.
All the silent viewers. Sergio, pull it up. Thank you, Pino. We saw you in the building, man. Everybody else. If I am, again, we appreciate y'all, man. We're getting this. We'll be back next week. And sorry, Nathan. Nathan says keep it going. Keep it going. I don't think we have anything.
We don't really have anything really. I mean, nothing really like tangible right now. I guess we have stuff, but it'd be long stuff, like stuff that we don't want to stuff we don't want to do right now. So
yeah, it's a lot of stuff, but it's probably not. Nobody to like nobody said not like whatever. I do want to show something. We can show something funny.
Yeah, show something funny.
Here. So you know we talk about the Anunnaki and all that good stuff. So I saw this. From Acknowledgement. So Enlil, the humans are out of control, and it said DGG. But have you tried shadow betting them first? So Enlil was one of the Anunnaki gods. He's actually the commander in chief. And his brother was Enki. Enki liked us, Enlil didn't. And they said that it was Enlil who caused us the celestial occurrence to flood the earth and get rid of the humans. So they balloon and animal aliens. Yeah, Nathan, thank you, man. We appreciate you.
I appreciate you, bro.
Yeah. Thanks. Oh, yes, I let Nathan hear
voices.
We have not put voices out yet, but it is coming soon. So, yeah, and thank you, Kobe, for the compliment as well. That's a song. It's me, Melvin, did the verses, and Shell's on the hook on doing some of the harmony. So, pretty good song. We think that's our best one yet. So,
it's a good song.
Yeah, thank you. Can't wait to put that out. But all right, Kobe, you can put back on the walk off music.
Yeah, walking off now. All right, y'all. Yeah. Y'all have a good week. Stay safe, man. It's crazy out here. You know what I mean? Protect your peace. Don't listen in the woods. Don't listen at night. Show honor to your ancestors.
Don't stare at your reflection in the mirror.
Yeah, don't stare at your reflection at night again. I never heard that. So, that's crazy.
Because you see them, they will see you. So, yeah. Without, we're out of here. We're gonna enjoy the Timberwolves. Hopefully, you guys cheer for them too.
Right.
Until next time. Peace. Giants. People who came from the sky.
Yeah.